a formal letter of complaint. Let's see what the rubric asks for. You need to write a letter of complaint to the manager of the restaurant about a recent visit to a local restaurant, during which you and your friends were made to wait, even though you arrived on time for your booking and the service was unsatisfactory. In your letter, you need to write when you visited, why you had to wait, and how the staff behaved. You need to write 150 to 220 words.
Dear Sir, Madam, I am writing in connection with the experience my friends and I had at your restaurant on March 6th. To say the least, it did not meet our expectations. Although we arrived on time for our 7 p.m. reservation, we were made to wait more than 30 minutes before being seated, and were offered neither an explanation nor an apology. Worse still was the unprofessional behaviour of the staff. They seemed completely indifferent to our situation and were dismissive when we inquired about the delay, acting as though we were being unreasonable. Due to their lack of courtesy, we felt unwelcome as customers. Unfortunately, once we had been seated, we found that the service was unsatisfactory also. The staff took our orders impatiently, so when our food arrived, some dishes were incorrect and others were lukewarm. With all due respect, seeing that your restaurant has a reputation for good hospitality, this experience was all the more regrettable. I believe it is wrong to disappoint customers in this way, and I sincerely hope you will address this matter promptly. Should you offer a token of goodwill, such as a refund, as a commitment to customer satisfaction, I would very much appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully, Kim Richmond.
Letters of complaint are normally written in formal, semi-formal language with an impersonal tone. However, we should never be rude or insulting. The language used depends on whether we want to complain in a mild or strong way. We need to cover all the points in the rubric. We start our letter with Dear Sir, Madam, since we do not know the name of the recipient. In the first paragraph, we state the reason for writing, giving details of when we visited the restaurant. In the second paragraph, we write our complaints with justifications, examples. In the last paragraph, we state what action we request to be taken and write our closing remarks. We end our letter with Yours faithfully and our full name. Letters of complaint can be written in a mild or strong tone. Have a look at the phrases. As you see, the writer of the letter has used a mild tone. For example, the writer says, I am writing in connection with the experience my friends and I had at your restaurant on March 6th. To say the least, it did not meet our expectations. If the writer had used a strong tone, then she would have written it like this. I am writing to express my strong dissatisfaction with the disgraceful treatment I and my friends received on our recent visit to your restaurant on March 6th. Letters of complaint are formal or semi-formal in style. That is, we use full verb forms, passive verb forms, inversion, more complex sentences, and more advanced lexis. Now you are ready to write a formal letter of complaint.